Jermey?
Oh, thank God, it's a real voice. What? I raise my eyes. Through a wet haze, Michael comes toward me, leaving school through the same door I did. He came to the play to see me. I blocked that out somewhere.
Dude.
Dude!
What happened? What were you doing?
I was trying to get with Christine, obviously! I dip my head between my knees.
Yeah, but,
Michael starts laughing, a loud laugh, not one of derision. He sits next to me.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I mean, did you just think it up right there?
No, I sort of...
Was it like spur of the moment, overcome by lust and stupidity, or did you know ahead of time that you were going to do that?
Well...
Oh, Jermey.
Michael shakes his head.
You planned it.
He gives me a look.
You actually thought that if you stopped to play in the middle and told a girl that you liked her in front of 300 people, that she would say yes.
I didn't really...
How would you two finish the play then?
Michael gesticulates. His giant headphones perch around his neck. I wonder how he knew I'd be out here.
I mean, let's say it works, right? You ask her out on stage. She says yes. Now what? Are you going to get backstage and make out with each other? And then do another scene? Jermey.
Michael leans close.
That's what the cast party is for, man. You're supposed to get drunk and hook up at the cast party.
Well, it wasn't me! I throw my arms out. I've never been to a cast party, and... I give up on this one. Now that it's not working, it's easier to admit. And I have a squip, okay? Laughter sounds from inside the school. The play must be going all right. I'm sure Mr. Reyes is doing his job.
What?
You know the thing your brother had that got him through the SATs and into Brown that I thought was a joke or whatever? Okay, well, it wasn't a joke. It's real. It's not called a script, it's called a squip, and I got one. Understand? Michael just looks at me. I got it a while ago. It's this supercomputer that went into my brain, and it's been telling me how to be cool, and it told me to get with Christine. During the play. Like that.
You've got one of them?
Michael stretches his eyes. Yeah.
Squip. Man, I knew that's what they were really called. I was just withholding info from you.
Oh, no. Do you have one, too? If Michael has a squip, then I'm done for. If he has one, then who doesn't? Who's real?
No, I don't have one. I just didn't want you to hear about it, man. I knew you'd want one. And they're not good. It messed up my brother.
I smile. Your brother.
Oh, yeah. You're a gullible guy, just like him. You want to be famous like most people. The one he had, I guess it was an early version or whatever. Almost drove him insane.
Really?
Absolutely. That is evil technology. I mean, there's a reason it's not legal.
Well, it started out great. It just messed up.
That's what happens.
Michael looks serious, then grins.
So this is why you've been such a dick? I thought you were just becoming an actual dick. You had a squip this whole time.
Yeah, well, I don't anymore. It stopped.
Stopped what?
Stop talking to me. Usually you say start up and then...
Hello.
Oh my God. How come everything has to happen at once? It just started.
What, the squip?
Michael gets up. Yes, it just started in my head.
Trippy, well, ask it what the hell it was thinking.
Jermey, I'm sorry.
You'd better be sorry! I scream. I get up and start running around the parking lot as if the squip were outside me and I could escape it.
I'm faulty.
It says.
I'm badly programmed. Get version 4.0 when it comes out. I'm deprecated.
That doesn't help now, I yell. You ruined my life!
I know.
You know? That's not what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say, it's not that bad and give me advice on how to fix it.
Well, you have no option, so I have no advice. That was an unprecedented failure. I had to do a temporary shutdown. When she didn't kiss you, I couldn't compute. I have no idea how to help you now.
Why not?
Jermey?
Michael asks. He's still standing by the mural as I run past. Yeah? I wheeze to a stop.
I have an idea.
What?
Tell Christine about the Squip.
Huh?
Just tell her.
Michael says.
Tell her like you told me. People are hearing about these things all over now. Lots of people know that Rich had one during that fire. When she hears it made you do that, she might understand.
She's never gonna understand! I throw up my hands. I told my parents and they thought I was out of my mind.
So, parents don't believe anything. It's their job to not believe their kids. What do? Send you to therapy?
He's got an angle.
Yeah, but I back up. Girls are worse. They don't understand one speck of it. They don't understand when I like them and when I hate them and when I fear them uncontrollably and when I want to touch them and when I want to kill them. So they're certainly not going to understand why I paid $600 for a pill that got me to make it with two females I wouldn't have made out with otherwise.
Females? Dude, calm down.
Michael puts a hand on my shoulder.
If I understand you, she will too. You just have to tell her the whole story.
Yeah, right. I look down. Who do you think I am, frickin' Shakespeare? I have to tell the whole story of me liking her and going to the dance and getting a Squip and getting with Chloe and E and...
Taking E?
Yeah, you didn't know? And getting in the play. I don't even remember the whole story.
I do.
What? I ask the Squip.
What?
Michael asks. Shh, not you. I tell him. It's talking.
Okay.
Michael takes it in stride and leans against the nighttime mural.
I remember everything. Perfectly.
The Squip remembers everything perfectly. I relay. Michael nods.
When you sleep, I log your brain activity through dreams. It's how I learn more about you without bothering you in waking hours. I don't mean memories, I mean logs. Exactly what you're thinking at all times.
It keeps logs of all my thinkings. I tell Michael.
Thinkings?
Whatever. I hit him.
I have them all on file, Jeremy. I've been building since you first got me. At this point, I have your complete mental log from back when you were 14.
So? So what?
What?
Michael asks. Not you.
I can tell her!
Tell who?
Tell Christine. I can tell her about why you did everything you did. I can show her that you really liked her from the beginning, and that it was all my fault.
How?
Well, we've got to do a data dump. Take all the information out of your skull and give it to her.
Hold on. I say. I turn to Michael. The Squip says that it has my mental log so it can explain to Christine everything that happened.
That's a great idea.
Michael shrugs.
It sure is. What kind of format do we want?
What format do we want? I ask Michael.
I don't know. Can it make a movie from your head?
Yes, I can. Christine would see everything that you saw and hear everything that you heard since, well, whenever you wanted to start the movie. Up to and including you at 14. You could start it with when you got me.
No, too late. I was already kind of a dick by then.
Then whenever. I could dump to a computer and encode a DVD if you have a burner.
What are you two talking about?
Michael asks. Format still. I shush him. Then I think. A book.
A book?
A book.
Michael says. Yeah. I sigh. It feels like fluids I didn't even know I had are draining out of my body. Write her a book. Write it from my head. Make sure everything's in there. She likes text, letters from her dad. And if I give that to her and she doesn't like it, she doesn't like me. And if she doesn't like me, at least she'll be not liking me for me, you know?
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Michael says. I know it's a great idea. I say. It's what she would want.
Let's do it.
Okay. I turn to Michael. We're going to data dump my memories to book format and give Christine the book. Who's going to write it? Michael shrugs.
What do you mean, write it?
I mean, my thoughts are kind of garbled. Don't you have to clean them up a little?
I can write it. Writing's not even a real job. Any Squip can do it.
Okay, great. I exclaim. The Squip is going to write it. I tell Michael. He nods.
There's only one thing we should do.
What?
if you're going to give it to Christine, we might want to Christine filter it.
How's that?
Keep it less crass, work with the cursing a little, present your internet sexual activity at about 10% its actual rate.
Really? You're sure we should talk about that at all?
It'd be tough to hide.
I see.
So get me to a computer and I'll type out all the words through your body. You'll be in, like, a trance.
Yeah, that'll take a while, but it'll be cool.
It won't take long. Writing's easy. 8 hours.
Squip? One more thing.
What?
What do we do when the book is finished?
You'll have to get rid of me. I'm not stable after a data dump. And I'm not really that stable anyway, as you've seen.
Oh. But...
There are better versions of me, Jeremy. It's not like with people. With people you can argue and have tests and music reviews and wars to decide who's better. But with software, it's pretty clear. I get evolved behind my version number, and then I'm useless.
So you're going to leave? But when are we going to write this book?
Tonight.
Oh.
Tonight, and then you should flush me. You know Mountain Dew Code Red?
Yeah?
It's the failsafe. If you drink a bottle, I dissolve.
I explain that to Michael. And then I laugh in my head, and then aloud, and then with my friend, and then with the whole night and all of New Jersey and this big, stinking, silly little planet. So here you go, Christine.
It's not a letter.
It's a whole book. I hope you like it.